What is happening, good people of YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, we're back here in Farming Simulator 25, Rags to Riches series. This is episode number 30, and we have got a lot of work to do as usual here on the farm. It is still the first day of January, and in the last episode, we made a lot of money, and we made a couple of really cool purchases. We bought a vehicle repair shop, we bought a new greenhouse, and we are rocking and rolling. In between the last episode and this episode, I did fill up all of the greenhouses with water, so they are good to go. And first things first, we have got some work to do going to the shop. Taking a look in the used vehicle section, we've got a 2-row billet planter. It plants sugarcane, and we've got this Pottinger Jumbo 8450. And what we are going to do to start this episode, we are going to buy this 2-row billet planter. We're going to go to the shop, we're going to pick it up, and we are going to bring it back to our vehicle shop. We're going to fix this thing up so that in the month of February, we can sell it and turn it for a profit. So $48,838, our current bank account $94,015, and I think we can turn this thing around. We'll probably make about $8,000 in profit on this thing, so let's go ahead and buy it to start off this episode. All right, bam, the vehicle has been purchased. We're gonna hop in the Deutz Fahr. We're gonna start this thing up, and we are gonna head on to the shop. And let's pick up our new vehicle. All right, here we go, attaching the planter. This is a sugarcane planter, and I don't know anything about sugarcane, but just picking up this planter really kind of gets me interested, gets my curiosity piqued about sugarcane. I don't know anything about it. I mean, in Farming Simulator, since Farming Simulator 15, I think, maybe Farming Simulator 17 or 19 or 20, I can't remember. I've only done arable crops like, you know, oat, wheat, corn, things like that. I really haven't branched out too much and done, you know, products such as sugarcane. I'm not really sure if it's very profitable, but it does pique my curiosity having a sugarcane planter here. I wonder what it's all about. All right, so here's our vehicle shop. Here is our sugarcane planter. We're gonna drop this off here. We'll get out of the tractor, and we are going to repair this thing, and we're gonna paint it. All right, taking a look at the condition. Now, we bought this thing for $43,000. Already the value is at $48,190. Now, we can't sell the vehicle here, and we actually can't paint it here, which I'm surprised at. I thought we'd be able to paint it here. The only thing we can do is repair it, but we can repaint it in town at the shop that's in town. So we'll go ahead and do that next month right before we sell it. All right, I'm gonna keep track of the finances here with this thing. $3,315 to repair it. Let's go ahead and repair it right now. And bam, there we go. Okay, so the planter is completely repaired. The only thing we have to do is paint it. We're gonna go ahead and drop it off here, and we'll just leave it right here. $46,861, and in the month of February, we'll take it to the shop, we'll go ahead and paint it up, and we're gonna sell it, and hopefully we're gonna make a good profit on it. Usually it's about 10%, so it should be somewhere around $4,000 to $5,000. I'm hoping, maybe even more than that. Taking a look at the crop calendar, rice we can plant in April, and we can harvest it in August. And then there's a few months there where there isn't going to be anything there, so the field will just be sitting. And I don't know whether that's a good or bad thing. I was thinking about planting some oat in March. We could plant oat in March, we could harvest it in July. In August, we could turn the oat field into a grass field, plant grass. We could get a harvest of grass, make some money with that by turning it into silage, and then we could turn the field back into an oat field and be prepared for March when we have to plant it again. And that way we could turn a good profit off of one field. We just need to save up enough money to buy a field And eventually we're going to need to buy a harvester. We do have a planter that will plant oats, so that's covered. I mean, taking a look at the options for buying a field, I mean, field number 41, $70,000. I think that's our best bet here. We could also buy field number 49 at $61,000. The other option are going down here at field number 29, it's $45,000. And also field number 30, $124,000. So it really depends on how much money we can save. We don't have to buy the field until March, because that's when oat would need to be planted. But so it's probably going to be a couple episodes there. And your job is to leave it in the comments as to what we should plant and what we should do. We also could come up here and spend a little bit more money. $118,000 is not that bad for this big field here. Field number 36, I think it is. Field number 36, and then field number 37, $207,000. That's a bit of a chunk of change there. Taking a look at the contracts. In the last episode, we did have a deadwood contract that we were going to do, and we still need to do that. We are going to accept that contract. We have to grab our trailer. Let's go ahead and turn off our Deutz Fahr. We're going to head to the John Deere. We have our little trailer here. We're going to head to the deadwood contract, and we are going to do the contract, and we're going to cut down about 2 trees so that we can throw the trees into our sawmill. Our sawmill right now, probably 2 trees short of being full, and we definitely want to keep that thing stocked. Let's go ahead and turn this way. We're going to go down here into this field, cut across this way, and let's start this deadwood contract. All right, here we go, coming back on the farm. Let's go ahead and put our logs in here, see if it takes them all. And it did. Checking on the sawmill. Yeah, we're right about there. I did 2 trees. I went back, I got, a couple pieces of a 3rd tree. Now we have almost 14,000 liters in this thing. And I tell you what, I mean, we could go with the medium sawmill with 50,000 liters. It's only about actually it's like 3 times the size of this one. But I feel like all we would be doing is deadwood contracts and bringing back trailer fulls of wood every 5 seconds. And I just don't think our operation is big enough to be concentrating on wood. Now, if that were the only thing that we were doing, and we were in more of a map with some forestry, then yeah, that would be a great idea. But not going to happen in this series. Maybe we'll start another series on the channel and just focus on that. I mean, who knows? All right, let's take our little trailer back up to the main farm, and we are going to park it up there. And let's think about some of the other things that we need to do here before we sleep and get into the 2nd day of January. All right, let's collect our money. It's only $1,350, but every penny counts here. We've just got this rock removal job. We got a wood transport job. We're not going to be doing those. That's all the contracts that we have for this first day of January. We already checked on the prices of things, and there really isn't anything for us to sell. Goat milk, actually goat milk in January. Yeah, $9,221. That's what we're doing. We're going to sell our goat milk. We're going to make about $9,000. I think we have one full pallet down by our goats, and we might have a partial. So we will take the goat milk wherever we can get that money for it. And I think it was the farmer's market, if I'm not mistaken. And I could be mistaken. I'm mistaken a lot, believe me. And speaking of being mistaken a lot, it's time to ask yourself the question of the day. Are you subscribed to the channel? If the answer is no, stop what you're doing right now and hit that subscribe button. I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. And don't forget, hit the bell notification so that you're notified of all the content coming out on the channel. And hit that like button. Even if you don't like the video, you gotta hit it. It's part of the YouTube rules. And leave your comments down below. Doesn't even matter what you say. All right, let's get this goat milk up. We are gonna run it over and we're gonna put it on this little trailer. And once both of these pallets are on there, we're gonna take them and make some money with them. All right, there we go. Pallet number 1 is on the trailer, and we didn't leave ourselves a whole lot of room here to turn around, and we are probably disturbing the goats, but that's fine. They're being fed, they've got water, they're happy, and as long as they keep producing this milk, that's all we care about. All right, pallet number 2 on the trailer. Let's go ahead and hook back up to this thing, and we are going to take it. I think it was the farmer's market. Let's strap this down. We'll close the flap. And let's get on to selling this milk. It was the dairy. Oh, yeah. It's across the river. We got to take the ferry and sell it to the dairy. And that was a rhyme. And while we're on the ferry, we'll check the prices of some other things. I don't think fabric has changed since the last episode. I think that was going to be able to be sold in April, if I'm not mistaken. Of course, we don't have any more lettuce to sell, but lettuce is at a high January, February, and in March it starts to dip down a little bit. So if we get any more pallets that spawn in January and February, we're going to go ahead and sell those as well. And we don't have any planks that spawn. The price of planks is down in the dumps here, but the playground's always paying us good for that. All right, nothing else for us to sell. We don't have any grass to cut. So I think after we sell this goat milk, we are going to go back to our homestead and we are going to sleep until January the 2nd. And then we will take a look and see what else we can do here in the month of January. All right, here we go. Goat milk sold $17,552 in income. Our bank account back up to $65,000. And that's pretty cool. So let's go back to the farm. We are going to catch ourselves some Z's. And then we will wake up. It will be January the 2nd, and we will see if there's any contracts available. Probably not a whole lot to do here in the month of January, but I'm sure we can find some trouble to get into here on the farm. Now, I just noticed that our tractor and trailer needs some repairs, and they also need some gas. So we are going to take these back to our main farm. And you know what else we need? We need to move our pressure washer up to this main farm. I wonder if we can move things, or I wonder if we just have to buy a new one and sell the old one. I mean, it'd be nice to have one down on the lower farm too, but honestly, we don't need it down there. We really just need one up here, and it'd be nice to have it by our vehicle shop. Taking a look in the construction menu, here is this thing. We can't select it. So I guess we can't move it up here. We might just have to buy a new one. Although we could go down and get it and put it on a trailer. We could probably lift it up with the pallet fork, but I'm afraid I'm gonna mess things up. I mean, honestly, it's only $4,300 to buy a new one, and I feel like we should buy a new one. We could put it somewhere near here. Let's just put it right here. We'll put it by the workshop in our house, and then we could just use it here. There we go. We'll just put it right here. 4,300 bucks. Bam. And there we go. Now we have a power washer right here by our workshop. We can go ahead and hop out and we can wash off our stuff after we use it. Make sure we get this nice and clean. This pallet fork gets dirty pretty easily, so we want to make sure that we get this thing cleaned off nice and good. Get that front end loader all cleaned up. We get the tractor cleaned up. I mean, it was a brand new tractor when we bought it. We want to keep it looking as new as possible. And of course, we want to clean this trailer too. Let's just keep everything we have nice and tidy, nice and clean, and that way, you know, if the time comes where we have to sell things, they're in a better condition to sell, and they don't wear out as faster if they're clean. All right, there we go. Tractor's cleaned off, trailer's cleaned off, front loader's cleaned off, pallet fork's cleaned off, everything's cleaned off. All right, so with nothing left to do here in the first day of January, let's go sleep until the second day of January. Ah, yes, here we go, waking up another brand new morning, the second day of January, and this is absolutely wonderful. First things first, oh look, we have 2 pallets of rice saplings now. And I'm not sure how many liters this is. I mean, it's the same thing, 180 grams. How many kilograms are in a liter? I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, you can take a look here. When the rice sapling greenhouse is completely full, it only has 500 liters of rice saplings, and I mean, I don't know. It's definitely not a product that you can make money on just by growing it. It's a product that is going to help you plant rice, and that's pretty much all it is. Let's check the used vehicle market and check it out. We still have the Pottinger Jumbo forage wagon. We have a Kuhn forage mixer wagon. Oh, look at this. We also have a John Deere 7810. It's only got 6.7 hours on it, 44,107 bucks. And we've got this Rudolph tipper trailer. I tell you what, this thing might be useful for us. I mean, we're going to need something eventually. We could put an extension on it. The thing holds 24.5 cubic meters of stuff. It would only cost us $22,000, but honestly, I think we could buy it for $18,000. And we could fix it up, and we could probably sell it and make a pretty good profit. It's the Rudolph TDK 301 RA. It's $40,000 brand new. Yeah, I think we should buy it. We got $60,000 in the bank, so we either buy this John Deere tractor and you know, kind of take our chances fixing this thing up. It's going to tie up a lot of resources, though. One thing we don't want to do, we've already got $43,000 in the sugarcane planter. We don't want to have a lot of our money tied up in these vehicle things. We're going to end up with no money, but it's a great thing to do in the winter time. So we either need to buy this forage mixer wagon, the John Deere tractor, or the Rudolph TDK 301 RA, and honestly, I think we should buy the John Deere tractor, and we could fix up this tractor. But before we do that, let's take a look at the contracts. There's nothing here. We got Deadwood, and that's about it. 750 bucks. We really don't care about that. I guess the only thing to do here, let's jump over to our Deutz Fahr. Let's go ahead and start this up. We got to check on lettuce. It's the second day of January. Hopefully, yeah, and there's a couple pallets over here already. Let's go ahead. Actually, it's just one pallet. Crap. That's all right. You know what? One pallet works. We're going to start up our John Deere. Maybe there's a couple pallets at the other greenhouses. Yeah, we're going to pick up this pallet. We are going to put it in this little trailer, and we're going to sell it because lettuce is at a high right now. Oh boy, this tree is in the way. Wouldn't you just love to cut this sucker down? I mean, we really don't need that tree there. Problem is, we're gonna have a big stump left over, and then I'd have to buy a stump grinder to get that out of the way. All right, there we go. Pallet of lettuce on the trailer. Let's take our trailer. We're gonna go down to the other greenhouses. Let's see if there's any lettuce over there. We'll grab those pallets and then we can sell them, make a few $1,000s. Make sure to strap that thing down, close up the flap. Whoops, press the wrong button there. Okay. And I really want to build like a little kind of a back entrance kind of hill thing that matches this little path right here, and then we can just use this to drive around. Well, we do have 2 pallets of wool. We got to take those to the spinnery. And look, 2 pallets of lettuce here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that trailer. We'll get these 2 pallets of lettuce up onto the little trailer. And I wonder if we have any over at the small and medium greenhouses on the lower farm. Oh God, come on. Dropping lettuce pallets all over the place. This is ridiculous. And now it's blended in with the grass. That is annoying. All right, we got it this time. And we just gotta swing. Oh gosh, we strapped down that lettuce. We gotta unstrap that. All right, there we go. Unstrapping the lettuce. Let's put this other pallet on there. We'll collect the other one. That's going to be at least 3 pallets of lettuce. I mean, if they're $3,000 each, that's $9,000 that we're going to get just from these 3 pallets of lettuce. And I think normally large greenhouses, as long as they're filled with water, I think they produce 1 to 2 pallets of lettuce per month, or per day. I think. Either way, it's good money, it's good income to have. And we do love lettuce here on the farm. It is a definite money maker. All right, there we go. 3 pallets of lettuce on the little trailer. Let's tie it down. And we are gonna take it over to the other little greenhouses. Let's see what they're producing for us. Also drive by our sheep. Oh look, and they're starting to produce wool as well. Not a full pallet, but it's something. Man, this is great. Our spinnery is going to be absolutely cranking out that fabric pretty soon. I mean, if we got, let's say, 2 other full sheep pens, I think that's the sweet spot. 4 full sheep pens full of sheep. There's no way we could be stopped as far as fabric production goes. All right, we got a pallet of lettuce on this one. Let's check the other side. Watch out for the school bus, and yes, there's a pallet of lettuce over here. Okay, let's go ahead and pop these 2 on here. And I think there's one at our small, or the medium greenhouse up there. So we're gonna have 6 pallets of lettuce here. I just gotta figure out how to fit this thing on. Oh boy, look out. All right, it doesn't have to be perfect. We can just kind of sit it up here and hopefully it'll fall down in there. All right, that's fine. I mean, we can even carry one on our front pallet fork if need be. Let's go ahead and back up and we'll grab this pallet of lettuce over here. We'll probably just throw that on top of the pile. All right, here we go. Let's just pop this on top, and then we can keep the one that we go get next. We can just put that on the front pallet fork and carry it up to the farmer's market, unless we can fit it on top there as well and strap it all down. Let's see if that works. Okay, it's not the steadiest thing in the world, but it's on there, so hopefully we'll have enough room to strap it down and close the flap. I don't know that we really need to close the flap if it's all strapped down, so we'll try it. All right, lettuce is strapped down, and oh boy, we closed the flap, but it's not happy about it. So let's get this lettuce up to the farmer's market. 6 pallets of lettuce, about $3,000 a piece, should be about $18,000 here, and that is pretty awesome. Boy, that 1 pallet of lettuce is trying to escape. It is barely hanging on for dear life. All right, let's see. So it should be somewhere close to $18,000 here. Let's go ahead and sell this lettuce. Bam, there we go. $19,998, about $20,000 in lettuce. That is awesome. And I tell you what, just for shits and giggles, let's try to sell these pallets of rice saplings. I know it's not going to be great. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. I mean, you would think rice saplings would be worth some money. All right, let's put them on the trailer. I know we could just carry them over to the farmer's market, but let's put them on the trailer. Maybe it'll make a difference. I don't think so, but it might. Rice saplings, not a whole lot of money right now. Farmer's market, let's just take them there. 1,000 liters selling for $9,000. This is nowhere close to 1,000 liters. All right, strap down, going to the farmer's market, which is right here. And if this is just another couple $100, then we know for sure that rice saplings are not the way to go just for greenhouse purposes. There we go, $472. Yeah, okay. Rice saplings only for planting rice. So this greenhouse, I mean, we could sell it if we don't need it, but I do want to have a rice field, so we're going to keep it. Honestly, there's only one other thing that we need to do right now, and that is to get our wool onto this little trailer and take it to the spinnery. There really isn't anything else that we can sell right now. There isn't anything else that we can do. No contracts are available. And there's no planting. I mean, it's January, for God's sakes. I don't know. We're over here. Why not just grab this little half pallet and we'll take all of this stuff up to the spinnery. There we go. We'll pop this on the trailer, take it up to the spinnery, put it in there. We'll check our fabric production. We had 3 pallets in the last episode. We saw there are 3 pallets waiting for us. Now, fabric doesn't go bad like food does, so we could just have those pallets of fabric sitting there till the price is right. There we go, another pallet up. Let's go ahead and put this on the trailer. It's going to be a little over 2,000 liters we put in the spinnery here. All right, there we go, wool's up on the trailer. Off to the spinnery we go. Yeah, taking a look at the spinnery, still has 713 liters of fabric in there. We're about to add to that. And there are 3 nice pallets of fabric sitting over there waiting for us. And here we go. Here's another like 2,200 liters or whatever it's going to be. There we go. Bam. Wool is in the spinnery. Now we have 2,480 liters of wool in the spinnery. 3 pallets of fabric have produced. Let's go back to the farm. And I really don't think there's anything left to do. I mean, we have no more lettuce, no grass to harvest, no goat milk. Really nothing we can do at this point except move into the month of February. There is one other thing we have to do, and that's to go into the used vehicle section. Let's figure out which one of these we are going to buy and flip. And for me, I feel like we should dip our toe into the waters of fixing up tractors. I mean, we are mechanically inclined. I feel like that's a realistic thing. We could buy this, we could fix it up, and then we could sell it, make a couple bucks on it. All right, let's do it. Buy it exactly the way it is. Oh my gosh. This thing has quad wheels on it. Oh my God. That is for $44,107. This thing's got quad wheels on it. I mean, our John Deere 7810 we could sell for $52,971, and we can have a tractor with quad wheels on it. Ours has 4.4 hours of use on it. This used John Deere has 6.7 hours of use on it, so it's not that bad. Honestly, what the hell do we need quad wheels on it for? I have no idea. No idea. I don't know why we would need this. It's just awesome. And I wonder what it's like to turn. We could put our front loader on it. I mean, the only thing we'd have to do is put a front loader attacher on it. and we could use our front loader. I bet you this thing would be a real big pain in the ass to fit in tight spaces where we have to get our pallets and stuff out. So I don't think we're gonna go with the quad wheel tractor, but man, that thing is cool. All right, I tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy this thing. We are gonna fix it up so that we can sell it in February. We're gonna drive it back to the shop, and we'll see on the way back. We'll see how much fun it is to drive. We can make our decision then as to whether or not we really want to keep this thing and trade in our boring old 4-wheel tractor instead of this 8-wheel tractor. I mean, the more wheels, the merrier. All right, there it is, 44,107. There we go. Let's go ahead to the shop, and we can go pick it up. Oh, here it is. Man, that's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty exciting. Big old quad wheels on each side. Look at this thing. Tell you what, it's not bad to drive. It's kind of fun, zips around. And it's the same tractor that we have, except it has more wheels. Man, this thing's pretty cool. It's not that hard to navigate. It goes pretty quick too. And again, I'm not sure the purpose of the 4 wheels. I don't necessarily know that we need 4 wheels on this tractor, but it is kind of neat. Man, take a look at it while we wait for the ferry. It's pretty neat. We're gonna be able to fix it up, and yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna end up selling this thing in February. I mean, we really don't need 4 wheels on a tractor on each side. I mean, that's a little overkill for our small little farm. And even when we use it to do jobs, I don't think we are ever going to need 4 wheels on each side. I keep saying 4 wheels, 8 wheels. But I don't know. If this is a mistake and we should have kept this, let me know in the comments down below. As a matter of fact, roast me in the comments down below. I mean, with its 8 wheels, this thing kind of looks like a spider. I mean, spiders have 8 legs. We could call this tractor the Spider. I mean, we might have to use this thing to do a job or two, and maybe we can compare it. I mean, this thing is zipping. Oh God, school bus. Can we fit? See, that's the thing. It's too wide. We can't fit by. I think this thing would be a pain in the ass to lift up pallets and try and get into tight spaces. But man, the turning radius is pretty awesome. I bet the purpose of these quad wheels is to be able to go through like mud and dirt quicker. Let's see, here's a field with like some mud and stuff on it. And yeah, it's not really slowing down. I don't know that the other tractor would slow down either. Normally it's a field that's already plowed, and it's a little slower to drive through. All right, pulling it up to the shop. Let's go ahead and back this thing on in. There we go. And let's see how much it costs to repair it. All right, $1,235 is not bad to repair this thing. Cost of the parts and labor. It's going to be worth it in the end, I have a feeling. We'll have to see how much money it costs to paint it in February, and you know, we'll go from there. All right, shutting off the engine, and yeah, next month we're gonna be able to take these things. We'll actually use this tractor to pull this planter, take it down to the shop, and we'll see if we can find a buyer for it, see how much money we actually make. And look, here's our little boring 4-wheel tractor. I mean, this thing's got about the same turning radius. I mean, there really isn't much difference, and it zips around just fine. Probably a lot easier for us to maneuver through the tight spaces to pick up our pallets. So no need to buy a tractor with a whole bunch of wheels on it. All right, $37,168 in the bank. Nothing left to do here in the month of January. Let's go ahead and sleep until the month of February. Ah yes, waking up in the heart of the winter, February. It is February 1st. It's bright and sunny out at least. I mean, that's pretty cool. And nothing's really changed on the farm here. We still got our equipment over there. Got our fireplace going inside. Nice smoke coming out of the chimney. Unless maybe we elected a new pope. I mean, it could be. Pope Game Scribble the First. I mean, you know, let me know in the comments down below if that sounds like a good pope name. All right, well, checking the contracts, there's a deadwood contract. There's also a wood transport contract, which we don't care about. Deadwood contract's only 900 bucks. I mean, we might go cut down the trees. I mean, how long could it take? Just a couple of minutes. Taking a look at the used vehicle section, we still have this trailer here, $18,677. But you know what we have to do? It's February. We've waited a month, and let's go ahead and take our vehicles down to the shop, and then we can sell them. See how much money we can get for them. Now, we've been keeping track of how much we paid for them, how much it costs to repair them, and hopefully we can make a few $1,000s here. All right, here we go. Hooking up the sugar cane planter to this big old tractor with 8 wheels on it. And let's get this thing down to the shop. We've got another pallet of rice saplings. And you know what? We probably got some lettuce too. Let's take a peek over there. Oh, is that 2 pallets of lettuce over there? Let's check it out. 2 pallets of lettuce here. And that means we probably got 2 down at the lower farm on the large greenhouse. We might have a couple at the other greenhouses. And let's check on wool. It looks in the distance, you can see the wool. We have another full pallet of wool that we can take to the spinnery, and maybe the other sheep have also been hard at work producing wool. I do see a pallet there. Whether or not it's full, that's yet to be determined, and it is not. So we'll let that sit there for a minute. I see off in the distance there is 1 pallet of, no, I don't see any pallets of lettuce over by the greenhouses, but that's fine. Let's take these vehicles to the shop. Another ride on the ferry, and why wouldn't we? We got snow on the ground, snow on the road, snow on the rocks, and that's okay, we can handle the snow, because this thing has 8 wheels. Tell you what, I'm really impressed by the way this sugarcane planter and tractor combo drives. It's pretty fun. All right, let's go in here. This is where we can paint these things. Now, this planter for sugarcane, $8,321 in order to paint it. And the John Deere, wow, $10,721 to paint that one. I do have some friends that are into flipping vehicles. They go on hunts and they go to auctions and they buy cars and stuff, and they fix them up, fix, you know, any kind of imperfections on them, basically do little paint jobs on them, and they turn them around and make good profit. All right, $8,321 we're painting the planter, $10,721 we are painting the tractor. All right, so all in all, the planter costs us a total of $54,315 to buy, to repair it, to paint it, to fix it up. The John Deere tractor cost us about $56,000 in total as far as buying it, repairing it, and painting it. Let's go ahead and see what we could sell this for. All right, the planter, $60,000, $60,595. That's going to be a net profit of $6,000. So as you can see, it's 10% of what the selling price is. So let's go ahead and sell this thing. $60,000 sold. Here's the John Deere tractor. Now we put $56,000 into it. We're selling it for $64,000. So again, that's about $8,000. A little bit more than 10% of the value here. So I mean, all in all, it's a good flip. There we go. The vehicle has been sold, and all in all, we made $8,000 and $6,000. It's $14,000 we just made in product there, and by product I mean with those vehicles. Wow, that's great. Good profit. $141,505 left in the bank account right now. We are going to pop back over to the farm here, and we've got some money now. This is a great way to get us through the winter time, and it's February 1st. I mean, honestly, I'm tempted to buy this trailer. We could actually keep it on the farm. we could spruce it up, but also we might want to use it at some point. So maybe we could just keep it on the farm. We could sell it eventually if we need it, but it's not a bad idea. All right, back in our John Deere tractor, and we're going to take these 2 pallets of lettuce. Actually, we should probably check the prices. Oh yeah, lettuce still up in price. Farmers Market $33.20. And that is where we're going to take it. So let's go ahead and lower the flap on this trailer. Let's go ahead and pick up our lettuce pallets. And hopefully there's a couple more down on the lower farm. And you know what else we should check? We should check to see if there's any wood planks or anything down there. I mean, it's been a minute. It's been a month or so. There we go. Both pallets of lettuce on here. Let's head down to the lower farm. We'll check it out. See if there's any lettuce down there. We'll check on the wood. We got some wool. I think we have to bring up to the spinnery. Lots of stuff going on here in this episode. All right, we got 2 pallets of lettuce over here. That is pretty neat. Let's go ahead and pick these 2 up. We'll throw them on our little trailer here. All right, there we go. We got 4 pallets of lettuce here. Before we go ahead and hook that thing up, oh, look at this. We have got another one down here. I bet we got one on the other side. And we do. Sweet. We're going to have 6 more pallets of lettuce. That's another $18,000. That's $18,000. Oh my God, look out. That's $18,000 in 1 month just from lettuce. I mean, that's more money than we made flipping the vehicles. I tell you what we should do. We should run over here. We should grab this pallet of wool, and after we're done with our lettuce, we can take the wool to the spinnery. And unless there's contracts, I don't know what else we could do for this month or for this first day of February. All right, there it is. These sheep are out of grass. We're gonna have to check on the oh my God, there's 2 pallets over here. Can we fit them on there? I don't think we can. All right, we don't want the wood or wool to go into that zone because we definitely don't want to sell that wool. Let's just back up our trailer here into the loading zone here. All right, that should be good. Bam, gone. 26,541 bucks in lettuce. Man, that is crazy. $168,000 in the bank. And we are headed to the spinnery to put another pallet of wool into the spinnery. And honestly, I really think we should either buy a field and get prepared for March and April, or we should buy another sheep pen and fill it up. I mean, it would take up most of our money, but man, 3 full sheep pens going at the same time, damn. Oh, we have 4 pallets of fabric now. That's absolutely cool. We're gonna drop this wool off, and actually we should probably check the price of fabric. I don't know if we could sell it now or what. Bam, there we go. Pallet of wool in there. Take a look at the spinnery. It's got 1,311 liters of wool. It's still not, I mean, it's running out of wool. As fast as we're giving wool to it, it's making it. So it really isn't you know, I mean, more sheep is the answer here. Check on the price of fabric. It is going up, man. April, it's going to be $16,000. Already $14,489 at the playground. I'm assuming it's going to be more than that. Let's just say it's $16,000. By April, we're going to have another pallet. So, I mean, multiply 5 by $16,000. I mean, that's going to be over $80,000 in fabric. Damn. Oh man, here is our farmland. Now, field number 49 is, I don't think we own this field yet. 61,464. Let's go ahead and visit it. It is canola. It's growing canola. We don't need canola. We don't want canola. We could rip this field up. It's pretty flat, honestly. I don't know that I would want to have sheep over here, but we could plant grass. We could also plant oat. We could plant sorghum. We could plant a lot of stuff. This field here, field number 41, $70,000. We could definitely afford that. We could go over here. I wonder if we could buy this big grass field. 191, not yet. Little field over here is only 45,000. We could plant something there. Maybe some more grass, I don't know. This plot of land, which I've never really paid much attention to, 68,000. This is a big old field here, but it's on a hill. Couldn't put any buildings or anything on that. That would have to be crops. I really like this back here. 118,000. I mean, that's not a bad price for that huge property. Honestly, I like going with field number 41. I mean, to me, it makes sense. We're going to expand our farm. We either go field number 49 or field number 41, and we could plant... I like the idea of planting oat in March. I like the idea of planting sorghum in April. Take a look at the crop calendar. Sorghum is April. Rice, we can plant rice. We're going to need a rice planter. But rice and sorghum, you can plant them, and then it's ready in August. So I think we're definitely going to go with oat. And I think we're either going to go with sorghum or rice. And I think we're going to go with rice in April. We'll just have to buy a planter. And then with the oat field, we can turn it into grass in the mid-season. I don't know what you call it. After we harvest it, we can do one rotation of grass in there and just get the most bang for our buck. I mean, eventually we can get into corn and stuff like that, but sunflowers too, that really intrigues me. I want to stay away from wheat. It takes a hell of a long time to grow wheat. But for right now, I think what we're going to do, we're going to buy this trailer here, this used trailer for $18,677. We'll go pick it up and we'll bring it back to the shop to repair it. And then next month, we'll be able to sell it and make a little bit of money. All right, hopping in the Deutz Fahr. Let's go pick up our trailer. We'll bring it back to our shop. All right, we are here at the farm. We are going to pick up this trailer. Now, we didn't put an extension on it, and honestly, what I'm thinking is we should pick up this trailer. We'll take it back to the shop. We will repair it, but we might hang on to it for more than just a month. Now, we can fix this up and sell it in March, make a little bit of a profit, but honestly, I think we might need this trailer at some point, although we might not need it until, you know, August or something when we harvest a crop. But we'll think about it, and we'll think about it when we get to the month of March, because we can't sell it till then. Anyway, let's go ahead and pop out. Let's get this ferry across. Let's take one last look at the contracts while we're on the ferry. We only have a wood transport contract to do. Nothing else to do this month. I believe we have sold all of the things that we need to sell. Everything looking pretty good as far as water. Sawmill's going to need a couple more trees in it. We can do that in the next episode. Spinnery still has some wool in it, and there is some wool at the farm we can take over to the spinnery. We'll also do that in the next episode. But for right now, we're going to take the trailer back to the shop. We are going to repair the trailer. And then once we repair the trailer, we'll just park it off to the side. And then we are going to sleep into the second day in February. And that's going to be great. Warmer months are coming. All right, pulling on to the main homestead. Let's go ahead and pull this trailer over here into the shop zone. We're going to go ahead and hop out, and we'll come over here, and we are going to repair this trailer. And the trailer is going to repair for $502. All right, let's go ahead and repair it for $502. Bam, there we go. Now we're not going to paint it until we take it to sell it, but that is it for this trailer. We're going to go ahead and park it over here. That way it's out of the way. Actually, we're just going to park it right over here on the other side of this little road path thing. Let's go ahead and disconnect from it, and that is going to be it for this episode. And yeah, we're going to come back in the next episode. It's going to be the second day in February, and yeah, we're going to do some more work. Hopefully there's some contracts to do, some lettuce to sell. We're going to take wool to the spinnery, and we'll see what else we can get into here on the farm. We have $148,000 in the bank, and we have to figure out what we're going to spend our money on. Do we buy another field? Do we, think about, some grain crops that we're going to plant? March is right around the corner, so we have some big decisions to make. So leave it in the comments down below. What direction do you guys want to go? I'm not saying I'm going to listen to you, but I'll read the comments. I promise. So big thank you to you guys for watching the video. Thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for all the love and support on the channel. Don't forget, subscribe, hit that bell notification, hit the like button, leave the comments, do all the things you got to do. You know what you got to do, just go ahead and do it. The hell are you waiting for? But most importantly, thank you guys for letting me be a part of your day. It means a lot. And we are going to see you right back here in the next video.